15 seconds. So we're doing some plyometrics with Max, so that we're going to start with this as his focus for his workouts is going to be on jumping exercises. So he's starting off with ankle hops. We're going to go for about 15 seconds at a time. Here we go. So normally he's going to want to do this for about 3 or 4 rounds. Yep. Just got to work on being a little springier from the lower body. Keep going. 2, 1. I think that's pretty good. I can see when he hit the ground, we just hit it a little bit stiff.
Yeah.
You could switch spots with me right now and just keep holding and keep playing. You did a pretty good job keeping your toes up, and you did what I said, which was don't bend your knees, but we want to learn how to get off the ground a little quicker. So
okay.
I'm going to go for about 7 or 8 seconds as best I can, just because I'm getting older and I don't want to do this for too long. But you want to be very springy, and generally you should be jumping straight up. I thought you were jumping forward a lot.
Okay.
So you see I'm getting a good height without losing my knees at all, right?
Yeah.
It's not about your hips. So again, 3 to 4 rounds of that. Yep. So next up, we're going to do some broad jumps. Okay, this one's going to really utilize his entire lower body right now. And just to make sure that we get a video of you doing a few of these, I want you to jump, land it, then reset, jump again, and you'll just keep jumping till you get to the end of the court here. Pull the hips back. Yep. Well, that wasn't bad. See how you're up on your toes a lot and your hips are coming high? Here's what we need to do. We need to get that hips back and down, butt back and down. Pull the arms back with it. Good. Let's try not to hold and kind of wait on our jump. Okay. Pull the hips back, press through the toes, and explode out. Good. But timing. It's one motion. Hips come back, arms come back. Okay. Hips come back, arms come back. Big jump. Good. And now the last piece of this is drive the knees up a little bit with the kickback. It'll get you great distance. Here we go. All right, so I thought that was a little bit better. That's why you almost got to that line. That was your biggest jump. We still got to work on getting the butt a little lower. Okay. So again, now you can film. Yep, and we'll just move to here. And just a couple examples. Again, we're still kind of doing this. And I want you here.
Okay, so lower.
So the knees bend, hips come down, butt comes down. Arms load, and then when I jump, watch, I'm going to try it. I'm only going to do a couple of these. It takes a lot out of me, right? But I'm going to do a little kickback with it. Right?
Yeah.
Powerful landing to make sure I stick.
Okay.
All right? Good. Yep. So next up is going to be, they're going to be side to side. So you're actually going to be on that line. Sometimes people will do them going forward. The key here is we're not really working on our vertical jump. Now we're working on getting stronger, moving laterally, making sure that we're improving the strength of this part of our hip, not just front and back, okay? You want to stick each landing. You're going to end up jumping there and back 10 times, but for today you can do 5. Go ahead. Yep. So we want him to do this where he's not putting his foot on the ground except the foot he's jumping to. And he's got to drive off the ground a little bit more from his butt. All right? You don't want to be jumping forward. And relax. I thought the last couple were pretty good. Again, we're keep filming. How'd that feel? Okay on the knee?
Yeah.
So you're just a bit too upright. So watch, my body position is here, and I'm trying to explode out and get really good distance, but then also stick it. Right?
Yeah.
Stick it. In that one, I started to slide. I could feel myself falling out my shoes a little bit.
Okay.
So that's your skater jumps. 10 jumps there and back for 3 to 4 rounds. The video, because I'm going to explain a couple things. I do. Okay. In the back. So form jumps would be probably the number 1 exercise for a vertical jump. A lot of coaches kind of put that out there. The reason is what you're doing with form jumps is you're not just saying, hey, I'm going to kind of run up, load, and jump. That's fun. Here what you're doing is you're teaching your lower body how to explode right out of a set position without having to do all of that. So what you're going to do is you're already going to be bent. And in this drill, you're going to keep your hands down, and you're going to jump as high as you can, but on your land, you're trying to get off the ground immediately.
Okay.
You're teaching your body to be more springy. That's why we do the ankle hops before we do this one. So this drill looks like this. Normally, you're going to do sets of 8 jumps in a row, but today, we're each just going to do 4.
Okay.
It looks like this. So I'm trying to get as much height as I can, but I'm not pausing on the break, on the fall.
Okay.
So try to find a good base already with your hands down. Hands stay down. Try to get your butt a little lower. Okay, and jump. Okay, and relax. So the hands will just stay down the whole, you're gonna practice a couple more sets anyways. The part that's hard for a lot of folks is they're used to using their arms, and I know you want to, but in this drill, just try to keep them down and focus on the other parts. It may actually help you to do it like that more, because when you keep your arms down and you try to make this more about your lower legs and landing quickly springing, being springy, you won't think about, oh, my arms are reaching up. No, your legs are jumping up, your arms are just part of the process, okay? Here we go. So try that again. Jump straight up in the air. 2, 3, 4, relax. All right, I know. Don't worry about that. So normally when you do these, I want you to do reps of 8. So sets of 8. And you would do 4 rounds of that. And then you would do 4 rounds, 8 with your arms coming up overhead, like you're grabbing a rebound. So I want you to try 1 set for today of your hands coming up overhead. And then they come right down, and then we jump. Oh, you okay? Yeah. All right. Yep. Up. We got to work on jumping up, buddy.
I'm going out.
Yeah, well, that's why we're practicing today. All right, let's try that one more time. And again, just focus on the energy going straight up instead of forward. Go ahead. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and relax. Okay. Something to work on, right? As athletically as I can. Yeah, but I'm not going to be, that's more of like what we do in like a gym setting. When we do it for more athletic development, I'm trying to get as much vertical height as I can, which is hard out of this drill. So I'm going to explode up. I'm going to almost be tucking my knees, and then my feet are going to swing like a scissors movement, like that. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to try to do that for 6 or 8 jumps. That one's really tough, and right now my hips are not ready for that. You're going to give that a go.
Okay.
Yep. Try to start in a position you feel you can jump from, so you don't really want that leg to be too low, right? Yeah. All right, try it. Up, up, and relax. Just like with the other one, we're just jumping forward a lot, and we're just not there yet with the vertical jump, and we'll work on that. But that's the last of the series of exercises. Obviously, you need to be warmed up before you do all of that. So for the calves, even a good precursor before doing that. Yep, calf raises and stretching as much as you need. And then after the fact, doing a little bit of stretching for the hips as well as your hammies, okay?